is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Breath of the Wild 2 video. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring you some more, but if not, then hey. So we got the new. Well, actually, I got the news this morning. Because I didn't really go to social media a whole lot yesterday, mainly because I was trying to get that anime video I posted out yesterday out. So I was like editing, and then there was tons of copyright claims. So I literally had to render that video like 4 times just because copyright claim, blocked everywhere. So eventually we got that to work, but I didn't really go to my usual news channels and check stuff. I didn't go through all that. But I got the news this morning that Breath of the Wild 2 was officially delayed till 2023. And I watched the AGI Enuma video. I should have reacted to it. That's what I should have did, but I never think about reaction videos. But yeah, so AGI Enuma came on here with his slick cut, looking clean. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give me a cut or a do or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of looking like Frederick Douglass out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed till 2023. Now, there's a couple of different things here. One, I think the biggest thing here is COVID. I think COVID really racked, because again, we think, well, COVID is lightening up and things are opening up in America, but we don't know how COVID is really affecting a whole bunch of other countries. All right, like, I mean, the blow by blow. Like, as you look at, there's places in China now that are going back into lockdown because of COVID. So, Japan could have faced similar issues, or either, they couldn't hit their target because they faced those issues in 2021. We're going to go ahead and push it back to 2023. The other thing is competition. Like, winter is looking like the Christmas season is looking very interesting. I mean, especially when you have Scarlet and Violet coming out, whereas the Pokemon Company doesn't really mind cannibalizing itself, like having BDSP come out right before Legends Arceus. I don't think Nintendo as a whole really wants to have 2 big time games coming out very, very, very close to each other. All right, because more than likely, if Breath of the Wild did come out, it was coming out in the winter, fall, winter, like October, November, and we already know that Scarlet and Violet are coming out in November, so that would have been pretty close. They would have been competing with each other for the Christmas market, and so that's probably another thing. A lot of people were saying Elden Ring was a factor here, and I was like, and this is mainly in some fanboy circles where they're like, oh yeah, Nintendo didn't want to compete with Zelda. I mean, they didn't want Zelda to compete with Elden Ring for Game of the Year. I'm like, do you really think Nintendo makes business decisions based off of Game of the Year? I don't think companies really care that much about the Game of the Year, being honest. Alright, I mean, they care about it because it's a marketing piece. That's something that they can put on the box, like the Game of the Year edition, when they sell it with all the DLC and whatnot. That's something that they can put on the box. That's something that they can tout. But I don't think they're going to make like actual marketing release decisions based on, oh man, we might not get Game of the Year. I don't think that's a thing. That's a fanboy thing. The other big thing, and here's the thing that you can't really ignore. You can if you want to. Brand new Nintendo hardware. Oh boy. So I mean, honestly, where there's smoke, there's fire. All right, and I mean, you look at the Bloomberg stuff. Bloomberg is not just your average, institution, your average, journalistic institution. They work on a business level, so their sources are different. So when they dropped that stuff, that there are dev kits out there and all that kind of stuff, and then Nintendo denied it, everybody just kind of walked away. But I'm like, this is not IGN, this is not Kotaku, this is Bloomberg. So it's a whole different beast. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, I already did a video about Nvidia and the Nvidia hack that revealed that Nvidia is working on new chips for Nintendo, if they haven't already worked on them and finished them. You know what I'm saying? That's another piece to this puzzle. And now Zelda Breath of the Wild gets delayed, or Breath of the Wild 2 gets delayed. I'm telling you, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that there's a new system coming out spring 2023, or there's a new system coming out very, very soon. But there might be a new system coming out very, very soon. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and put my money on it. I'm not going to get your hopes up. But Nintendo's done this before. I mean, Twilight Princess was delayed so it can come out on the Wii and on the GameCube to much success. Breath of the Wild 1 was delayed so it could come out on the Wii U and the Switch to much success. You know, the next Nintendo system is probably going to be more expensive than the Switch. They're probably going to need another selling point for that system. What better selling point than Breath of the Wild 2? I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? You can believe me or not. It's just really, you know, it's just up to you. But yeah, we did get a little bit of new footage. So we got like about 7 seconds of new footage. So this one was the first part of the new footage we got. It's Link looking back at the camera, but it looks like he probably is looking at the Master Sword. You see the Master Sword is glowing. You see the weird tattoos on Link's arm comes from, that's the arm, that's the new arm, or the arm that's been affected by malice, but also affected with the weird green magic. And you see that his hand is glowing, and then there's a glowing orb in front of him. So what a lot of people believe is going on here, we're going to see more later when we get to the other clip, the other photo, is that he's collecting something. A lot of people are saying that, you know, this right here is connected to the Triforce of Courage. It's possible, but usually if somebody has the Triforce, you see the actual Triforce symbol, and then one of the triangles lights up depending on whatever one you have, you know. But that's not what the case here. He's got like some kind of weird, it looks like a symbol. It could be like a Zonai symbol, because a lot of people said the green magic is connected to the Zonai, and we see that, you know, there is these little carvings on the ground around this area, so all this could be connected to the Zonai in some way. And, you know, now of course the next picture we see him pull out the Master Sword, and the Master Sword ain't looking good. All right, Master Sword look wrecked. Okay, Master Sword is not looking good, and so it's glowing, but you see that I'm doing like this because my camera's right here, so I have to move over to see the picture. Actually, I can go over here. Well, no, I think it's back here. But yeah, so you see that you see the silvery white part of the blade that looks like the regular Master Sword. Then you see that it gets kind of brown, and then it gets like gray, like corrupted. And if you remember in the original trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, it looks like the malice was creeping up the sword and up his arm, you know. And you even see that like parts of his arm is black and other parts are tattooed, you know. So maybe the corrupting elements of malice has gotten to Link, you know what I'm saying. And it's so powerful, mainly because it's coming directly from Ganondorf and not from like some other spirit or some other monster based on Ganondorf. It's coming directly from Ganondorf, which probably makes the malice even more powerful. That's why it was able to mangle the Sword of Evil's Bane, you know, the way it did. And it's even able to corrupt Link himself. And I believe that the green energy is probably like a sealing power. Something that, because you see that the green hand was holding Ganondorf down in the first place. So maybe it's a type of sealing power to seal evil. And, you know, you need to, you know, that's why he has these tattoos, that it's sealing the evil away. It's keeping it from completely consuming him. The other thing here is the yellow light. I believe these yellow orbs are something that you collect to repower or reforge the Triforce. I mean, not the Triforce, the Master Sword. I don't believe he will have the Triforce in this game at all. Now, maybe this power could be connected to the Triforce, but I believe wholeheartedly that Zelda is the only person that's going to have the Triforce in this game. I don't think Ganondorf has a piece. I don't think Link has a piece. I think the power that Zelda was trying to master is the power of the Triforce. And that's why it was so hard for her, because she's wielding the entire Triforce herself. You know, so I believe that, you know, that's what's going on with that. You're going to need Zelda and the Master Sword, the Sword of Evil's Bane, to be able to defeat Ganondorf once and for all, or at least once and for all in this timeline or in this course of events, because I don't believe that they're going to end Zelda. It's possible, but that would be really crazy if they decided to just, oh, this it, right? This is it. This is over. We gonna win. Once you kill Ganondorf here, it's GG's. That would be pretty crazy. But I mean, it's possible though. Do I want it to end? Like, of course not. I love Zelda. You know, but yeah, I definitely think that's what's going on here. Will we see Fi in this game? That's a possibility. I mean, because we did see in the previous photo that, you know, is glowing blue, and we know that Fi is technically the Master Sword, or is more like the spirit of the Master Sword. So we could see her pop up here. You know what I'm saying? And she could be the one leading you to these golden orbs to help reforge the Master Sword. So that's about it. What do you think? What do you think about this? Tell me in the comments down below. Tell me if my theory about the, you know, about the new the Super Nintendo Switch and the launch games and stuff. Tell me if that's full of crap or whatever. Tell me in the comments. I like talking to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, because I didn't do that in the beginning of the video, and keep it real.